Just imagine, for months you've been planning to buy a new car. After choosing between models, deciding on the most stylish headlights and wheels, you finally made up your mind and set off on a long-awaited family trip around Europe. Soon, you'll enjoy spectacular views, great food, and amazing architecture. Life is beautiful, and you'll remember this trip forever. Oops, not this time. Your little dream is put on hold because your new car lacks some vital parts produced in Ukraine. Here's the deal. Ukraine supplies some of the much-needed parts for the leading European car makers, including Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Ford, Skoda, Volkswagen, Porsche, and Tesla. As of the beginning of the year, 22 global and regional car makers had operated in Ukraine with 38 factories, providing jobs for more than 60,000 people. These factories accounted for nearly 7% of all European imports of wire harness, let alone gear levers, central console switches, electronic seat heating systems, and even seat upholstery for the world's leading automotive brands. Oh, and if you heard of a global shortage of microchips, those tiny things which make your car windows roll up and down, your emergency braking system function, and the air condition keep you cool, you might have already heard that at least half of the world's neon, a noble gas used in chip production, was synthesized in Ukraine. When Russia started the war, many of the European car manufacturers were forced to suspend their production, trying to replace Ukrainian auto parts and preparing to cut auto production by millions of vehicles. Having survived the shock of the first months, Ukrainian factories gradually restart production and continue working, being under the constant threat of Russian shelling. So, rest assured, your trip is saved. Although it has become pricey, because of Russia. But enough about it. Let's enjoy the beauty of the world for a moment. Do you like sea trips? Let's take one. See that MSC Seaside cruise liner? 18 decks, 323 meters in length, and more than 5,000 passengers capacity. It's impressive, durable, and made of Ukrainian steel.
Really?
In fact, there are many notable buildings around the world made of materials produced on Ukrainian steelworks, including one of the biggest ones, Azovstal. The plant that became the symbol of unbreakable spirit of ordinary Ukrainians and defenders of Mariupol, who for 80 days withstood the severe siege of the Russian invaders. Azovstal steelworks alone provided work for 11,000 employees, accounting for every fifth ton of steel produced in Ukraine and 3.8% of all Ukrainian exports. Steel produced here was used in construction of the breathtaking 95-story Shard skyscraper in London, the bizarre Hudson Yards in Manhattan, New York, the new bridge of San Giorgio in Genoa, the Father Bernadette Bridge in the heart of Krakow, and the new sarcophagus over Chernobyl nuclear power plant that protects Europe from the consequences of the Chernobyl disaster happened in 1986. Now that this plant, just like many others, was razed to the ground by the Russian occupiers, thousands of ordinary Ukrainian hard workers have lost not only their jobs and livelihoods, but their homes and future. And yet, they keep on fighting. No matter how hard Russia tries to break the spirit of these people, Ukrainians stand up for their freedom. Support Ukraine, subscribe to United 24 channel, and donate to stop the world from Russian aggression.